Okay guys, so this is MacDex, okay, MacDex from SGX 546 ticker, okay. So I know a lot of you are panicking and they say that, hey, it dropped below 0.8 level already, 80 cents level, and it's very likely to go down. Now, I'm not saying that it will not go down. It could go down, but in my perspective, it's quite unlikely. But again, it's my perspective, right? So some of the things that I've drawn out here is actually sort of like a mirror pattern by inverse version. So meaning to say that halfway through the movement change from a repeated, like a symmetrical mirror, right? It becomes an inverse mirror, okay, something like that. Okay, so this is what an inverse mirror looks like. So something like, let's say this is supposedly my mirror like that, but when we meet an inverse mirror, it's just going to be like that, and then it's going to be like that. Okay, so your center change, or rather the stretch change, so something like that. Okay, so this is one, and this is one, this is two, this is two. Okay, so anyway, to get down to it, I actually labeled out my inverse mirror. Okay, it was quite tricky lah, but kind of got that down. Okay, so um, what I'm looking at, the tree is here lah, you cannot really see because it's covered. Okay, so what I'm looking at is for the market to actually inverse upwards. That's one. Second thing is because you look at the common oversold level. Okay, again, I usually label this. I haven't labeled this yet, but this would be the common over sold level. Oh, yeah, actually, this is the lowest oversold level. Okay, but I did draw the common oversold levels. Let me just align it properly. Okay, on a monthly chart, I think it's lower than that, but generally on a daily chart, this is where the common oversold level is at, and we are really there, right? Then this is a common oversold level for the stochastics. Now, both of them are oversold. Okay, so because of this, and we're again looking at a smaller time frame. If you want to look at a bigger time frame, it's okay. We can just go to a bigger time frame, right? So, looking at this will be like thinking, oh, then isn't this going to go down? Now, the market did cross below the stochastics RSI here. Okay, but the RSI level is still above the trend range, right? So if it crosses below the 50 or below the center line, the trend could be very strong downwards. Okay, but again, how I would trade this is just put a stop loss underneath 0.8. Okay, I would do somewhere around 0.75. Yeah, as my stop loss. Below this level here lah, basically, because this is the level that the market could test to, right? So in this context here, it would be 0.7, somewhere around 0.695 would be my stop loss. And you have quite a nice falling wedge here lah, so I am looking for 100% pull here to 100% pull up, and then your Fibonacci retracement of 0.786 is also here, which your take profit is the same length as the pull. Alright, so again, this looks like Elliott wave, that's why I label it. It's not Elliott wave, it's just an inverse mirror. I don't know if you can see it online, but you can definitely find a mirror pattern in a symmetrical mirror pattern online, right? But inverse one, I think, is not commonly taught there. Alright, so this is just my take on 546 ticker MacDex, okay, SGX chart. Okay, so just be very careful. If you are looking to exit this, it's your call. For me, I would just stay until the market reach below this level here. Okay, as long as it reaches below here, then I would consider my exit positions. This is actually 0.735 would be my exit. Okay, that is my allowance lah. Of course, if you want to be very conservative, you can go up to 0.7 0.740. Okay, that is if you are very conservative. But naturally, this is sitting on key levels here, so you can see here is key level, here resistance, support here, and now support here. So I will still stay in this for a buy. I would even enter a buy position here. Alright,